shared with you guys in the past probably month or so, my husband and I have been working on my riding arena. My riding arena used to be over there, and it used to be really small, so I couldn't really do a whole lot with it. But behind me is my brand new riding arena, complete with a fence and everything. And I'm going to show you how we did this in just 1 second. Hi again, it's me, Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, springtime welcome. So some of you may know that I've been working on this arena. If you're new here, you probably had no idea. But about 3 weeks ago, this was not a riding arena. This was just a part of my horse's turnout. But now, it's an official riding arena, and I want to walk you guys through kind of the whole process of how we did this. We did everything from moving dirt to putting in the fence behind me. All of it we did on our own. So how about I kind of show you the whole process of how this went. So the first thing that I got to do was drag the arena. And my husband got a new little tractor, which is incredible. This is a lot better to have a real tractor instead of using our riding lawnmower when I'm dragging the new arena. And what he did was he moved a lot of sand through the entire expanse of the new arena. And now what I was doing was just using my arena drag to try to make everything nice and even. And this little tractor is so much fun, and it just makes working in the riding arena so much nicer. So I'm very, very grateful that we got a new tractor and that my husband let me drive it. Super speed now. And then we decided the easiest way to do this would be to rent a post hole digger. So we went to Home Depot and we rented a hydraulic post hole digger because that was the heaviest duty that they had. And these are the materials that we will be using to create the enclosed arena. And then it was time to get to work. So my husband was actually walking from one end to the other and using some string because we were going to mark where the post holes were going to go. What we ended up doing eventually, and it worked a lot better, is we just took spray paint and spray painted along the ground where the string was, and that worked much better. But this is the arena. This is how big it's going to be. I'm super excited about this. And then it was time to drill the post holes. And my husband was nice and drilled the first hole because it was right next to a post that was already in the ground. So he was like, let me do the first one. I was like, okay, I will let you do the first one. And one thing we forgot to do was shut the electric fence off. My husband zapped himself in slow motion. So if you are building a fence and you have an electric fence, do yourself a favor and shut the electricity off before you start drilling holes or doing any type of work around your fencing. and then the actual work of drilling the holes. My husband was explaining to me how to use the post hole digger. And the first hole was really easy to dig, so we were pretty excited about having easy drilling. Unfortunately, all of the other holes weren't that easy. So then, after I watched him drill a hole, it was my turn to drill a hole. But thankfully, my husband is a very patient teacher and a very good teacher, so I did learn a lot during this entire process of putting up this fence. And to make things a little bit easier, I also used a post hole digger like the manual one, just because it made it so I could get some of the excess dirt out. And we also used the post hole digger when we would get close to the lines that had been marked by the utility company. So before you start digging anything, you're supposed to call a phone number, and I believe it's 811, and they will come out and mark and flag where there could be potentially any utilities. So then you just have to be really careful and not dig close to the lines or the flags. So after we got the first 2 holes drilled, then we put posts into the holes to see if they were even or if we needed to dig a little bit more or anything that we needed to do to keep the posts even. And again, this is where it came in handy to have the manual post hole digger so I could dig a little bit deeper. And once we got the posts into the ground and we were happy with them, we did not fill in the holes. You want to keep the dirt outside of the holes because that's going to allow some wiggle room for when you're putting these vinyl rails in. These vinyl rails are 16 feet long, so you have to go completely through one of the fence posts and then have it come out to the other fence post. So no 8-foot sections on these. All of these were 16-foot long rails, which were a little bit challenging to work with, but in the end I think is better because they're going to be sturdier and I'm not going to have rails that are coming out between the posts. So about 2 hours into it, we were about halfway done. And again, we just dig some post holes for the posts, and then we would put the rails through. but it was nice to have the wiggle room with the holes that we had dug. So again, don't fill in your post holes until after you have all of the vinyl pieces in place if you are putting in this type of a fence. And this is the finished product. It took us probably 6 hours to get it all done, but we got it done with the exception of the gate. I still have to build the gate, but this is my brand new riding arena, just about ready to be used. And this is what it looks like now, a couple of days later. I set up some cross rails and some ground poles. And this is my beautiful riding arena that the horses can't get in, and it can stay set up all the time. And I'm so happy and so grateful that I was able to get this done, and we didn't have to hire it done. So now I have an official riding arena, and I can't wait to show you guys when I'm riding in it. So I still have to add the gate. That's pretty much the last thing that has to be done in order for my riding arena to be complete and finished. But the nicest thing about having a real riding arena, having it fenced off, is my horses can't come out here, poop all over everything, destroy my jumps, and just make a mess of it. So yes, I did cut into their turnout area, but at the same time, it gives me a lot of usable space that I can really work with my horses, and I feel safer because I have the fence around me, keeping me inside and everything good. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. Just click on my picture, my picture. At the end of this video, you can subscribe to my channel and watch all of my other DIY and horse-related videos. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay passionate and enjoy your ride.